Hey, Dave Knight here at DaveKnightTrading.com, or soon to be Dave Knight Trading. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Today was June 1st. Wow. Halfway through the year, just about halfway mark roughly coming up. June 1st, June 1st, 2023, and I was able
Potential
to
effects on MQ.
pass the EA and get back into well, we'll be getting back into the PA. It's going to take, today was day 2 for me. I've, I was looking back at the month of May.
Trapped
And
orders with exhaustion box on MQ.
yesterday, 5 minutes. Let's try to keep it to about 5 minutes from this point. So I'm getting better. Reason if I could cut off the yesterday, man, losing 39.60, $3,960 on a simulated account, but physically being up close to 54,000, be within striking range of where I wanted to be at 55 to take
Potential
the
elevator on MQ.
1,000 out. But I think a lot of my
Potential
problem
effects on MQ.
is psychological at this point, because now I'm able to get here to the 53,000 mark. Now I've got to believe that I'm worthy to get paid. So that's where I am right now. I believe in my walk, my trading walk, or the trading lifestyle, or trading, whatever you want to call that right now. So this was EA 59. Let me get my screen draw tool out. So EA 59, and I'm up 3,563 right now. So I'm basically where I was prior to blowing the account yesterday. And I did it all within 2 trading days, 91 ticks, a nice little trade. We'll talk about the
Potential
trade here
effects on MQ.
in a few minutes before I get going. Maybe we'll make this a 10-minute video all over. Try to keep it within 10 minutes tops. You can see that auto liquidate nowhere near, auto peak balance, and there's the account balance. So it was day 2, so you need 7 days. Therefore, I need to trade 5 more, and you can see I'm set up for ATM 3 right now. This is the sim color to let me know that this is sim now, sim, and not the EA 59 here I have to qualify on. So I'm looking at basically, let's go back here, month of May as an overall. Let's see if I can find. All right, so May, I started May in ATM 3, so I passed an EA, and then I was in PA 5 and failed that in 1 day. Then I went into EA 58, so that was EA 56, I believe. EA 58, I completed that one in 4 days, and then or 5 days. It took me 5 trading days to get to where I could use my ATM 3 strategy, basically taking 11 ticks and a 3-tick stop loss, or a 2-tick stop loss. So that was 5/16, and then on 5/17 I entered PA number 6, and I had 9 positive trading days, building up the account to 53,630, very close to where I am right now. And then my high water mark yesterday, I got to 53,716 before I decided that I wasn't worthy to have it and blew the account. So now I've got to get to the point where I feel as though I'm worthy to stay in the trading account. So we're at almost 4 minutes. Let's flip it over here. All right, so let's take a look at the trade that I took today, or trade series that I took, and why I liked it. Is actually a long setup on continuation or failure. I call it the Bugs Bunny trade a lot of times. If you can't beat them, join them. It basically is what I call Bugs Bunny. So this is the time period. Now I like to wait for the 9:30 to the 10:30 mark before I even look at the market. Or I mean, not look at it before I trade. So I entered the market around 11. So I let the market trade about an hour and a half, set up some ranges. So I knew that we had a range up here. I knew we had a range down in here. So this is what I was coming into today. And this is where I saw this, okay, 2 bar, 3 bar up move. And I thought, okay, this is where I was attempting my short off of this 5-minute chart right here. Here's where I started trading and I made a little bit of money. Then I gave a little bit back. And then I noticed this bar coming through here, and we had a continuation bar. And let me get my screen draw tool out where I actually went long at. So I took this move right here. I got a short in here, and then I covered my short at this level. I got a little bit there, and then I lost a little bit, and so I was basically at break even. And as we crossed over this line here on a strong move, I call this Bugs Bunny. It's a continuation trade. It's where you throw in the hat. You say, hey, the down's not going to work. We went back inside this range right here, kind of touched this up here, and then we went up. So if you look at it as a wave, here's your wave pattern, right? It came back down, touched, and then proceeded to go up. So Joe Ross would call this a TTR, I believe is what he called it. Trader something trick. TTR, TT something, but it's a trader's trick that he used to do. And you want to get
Potential TX on MQ.
You'd like to grab the long right here and reach it as it goes back up. So a continuation of a Elliott wave is what this is all about. So
Trapped orders with exhaustion box on MQ.
That's how I grabbed the trade itself. And let's see, I don't know if I can go back far enough to look at it. So that was, what time is that, around 11:15? Let's scroll back to 11:15. Takes a while to get back there. Let me pause the video until I get back there. All right, so I went back and just described the trade, and hopefully you can see it before I even get it on here. But I do like Apex Investing's. You got to take away a lot of the crap that's on the charts. Now, I don't want to see. I don't really want to know everything, but
Potential TX on
if we
MQ.
go back and talk about what they call, this is what they call ODD.
Trapped orders with exhaustion box on MQ.
Some kind of divergence. I forget what the ODD stands for right now, but basically, it's you have a high number, and then you have a low number. So basically, what's saying this, if you're looking at a MACD, for instance, or a Williams or whatever, it went down, and then the last time it comes, it's not as strong as the last down. So it's made a bottom. So this is letting you know that you have an opportunity for a short-term bottom. And remember what was going on prior. It was a big up, and then we were formulating right in here. So we're looking at, if it isn't going to go, it kind of did something like this. I don't know what it did, but basically it's coming back down. That's not really valid, but we let's go back to what it actually was doing. So it went up, it came down, and it was going up again. So it had already formed this part of it, right? And it was coming back. So this is this part right here. This right here coming down right here. If you go back and look, there's a zone of control right in here, a zone of interest. This little blue line right there. That's coinciding with the bottom prior
Potential
right in there.
on
So
MQ.
Elliott wave would say this is the Elliott wave part of it. So then you have a confirmation with the 9% versus 352%. So the apex is showing the volume. So basically, if you're looking at volume, there's decreasing volume coming down. There's no sellers to drive it down any further, in other words. It's a great place to attempt. You have this
Potential
X
TX
box
on
right here.
MQ.
I didn't get involved until here, though. So I let it come a little bit. I think I got stopped out here, and then I re-entered on this, and then I caught that move going this way. I think that's how it went. Like I had one off, went back in, and I was able to capture this move. Looking back and thinking about the 5-minute chart that we just looked at, right?
Trapped orders with exhaustion box on MQ.
So the 5-minute chart that we're looking at, same time period, you have that move that we talked about coming back, and then continuation part of the trade. Here's my ad. So I caught this move going this way, and then I took it on again going up through here. That's what I ended up doing. So that, in a nutshell, is the trade, and then you see it being represented right here on the what do they call this, diagnostic bar range, tens, and it comes back down. I get out in this area right here. Actually, I made my target. I think I was running with a target today. Let's bring my spreadsheet over. Yeah, 43 was the target. So I got my last trade was able to capture 43 ticks times 5 times 2. Whoops, that's not right. 43, yeah, I guess it would be 43 times 5 times 2. Yeah, so it would have been
Potential
40,
TX on EX.
basically 43 times 10, 430. So it's $5 a tick. I have 2 contracts on, $430. That I had made a little bit money prior to that. Then I was able to capture that extra money and get above the 500 mark. So I believe both trades combined got me above where I needed to be. And I wasn't paying much attention to the 53,000 mark until after I got done with that trade. I decided that I wasn't going to really pay attention. I knew how much I needed coming into the trade. I needed around $500-600 to feel comfortable that I could pass from with the rest of the days. I knew I needed around that range, and it just blew through here. So this move right here, I didn't even have to hit close all or anything. It just moved up so fast. It went, look back here to this time as it went up. It started at 11:22. I got filled before this even hit the top there, and it was 11:26 as it topped out. So that was a 4-minute move. Pretty damn good trading right there, if I have to say so myself. And if I can stop myself from doing the shitty things that I do every so often, turned out to be a 15-minute video. So I kind of explained a lot of stuff today, but also talked to you about nice trade setups. Basically going back to taking the good trade setups and just being patient. Yesterday I was not patient. I sat down in the desk. I talked about it.
Potential TX on RVY.
I wasn't prepared to trade, and I was trading, and it kicked my ass yesterday. Today, I came in. Patience, get paid to be patient is the first thing I wrote down on, and I wrote, I can do this, you can do this, and I had the right mental mindset coming in. That's where I've got to be as an overall in my trading. You know, I know I have the tool set now. I know that I know what I'm doing. Now I've got to believe it up here. So now, if you look at the progression with me at Apex right now, I struggled to get to 53,000 for a while. And then I made it like 3 times last year. And all of a sudden this year I'm going bam, bam, bam. I'm hitting it, you know, no problem getting into the PA. So no problems, you know, we're already in, it'll be my 4th PA coming, PA 7. So I've had no problems I've only had 3 all last year. This year I've already, we're not even at half the year and I've already knocked out 4 starting when I started trading in, I think, February, sometime in mid-Feb, I believe I started trading. So in March, April, May, June, in less than 3.5 months, I've had 4 PAs. Now I've got to believe that I belong here, that I am worthy to get the money out. That's where I am in my trading. So welcome to my journey. I appreciate everyone that's here watching this journey. It's a journey of frustration and love and passion, maybe in that order as well.
Potential TDS on
All right,
RBY.
Dave Knight here at DaveKnightTrading.com, or soon to be Dave Knight Trading when I finally put it up there and decide to put the website together and fund it and get that all set up. And otherwise, I'm here at YouTube. YouTube is my home away from home. This is where I reside right now, right in this YouTube trade craze space. So if you would go youtube.com/trade craze,
Trapped orders with
TRADECRAZE,
exhaustion box on
this is where you
RBY.
find me as well, Trade Craze. That's a nickname that I had many years now. All right, this is Dave Knight out. God bless. Take care. I'll see you in the next video I put together. Bye for now.